Hi guys, Mr. New Mobile here. Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. What impression? Please subscribe followed by the bell. You can also keep up on Facebook, Twitter by clicking the links in the description. The world has changed immensely span of 5 months, so much is different yet some things are the same. For example, if that time of the year for another Samsung. And this time though so virtual the product being unveiled the Galaxy Note 20, a phone for those who prioritize productivity and next level performance. I know almost every single detail about the phone is believed already, but earlier this week we got a chance to see it in person. So here's everything you need to know about the Galaxy Note 20 series. Today, just like it did last year, Samsung is releasing 2 versions of the Galaxy Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. The all-spec out east of the phone that fans have come to expect and love, while the Note 20 in Samsung's own words, is the more accessible version. More on how both of them are different, but first let's talk about how it looks. I know 100 you are not fans of the big camera box. I quite like the Samsung says he camera housing it really helped. It's almost as large as the module on the S20 Ultra, but it doesn't feel as monstrous. We appreciate the design of the stone. Samsung says it was intended to feel more sophisticated, and that's a perfect way to describe it, compared to the S20 series Mystic Bronzes, the signature color of the lineup, and is available as an option for both the Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. Comes in Mystic Green and Mystic Grey. Well, built Play also comes in Mystic Black and Mystic White, regardless of what color you choose. However, each phone has a matte finish on its back, cut down on fingerprints, and is less thinking about buying the Galaxy Note 20, but decide which model to get. Let me see like it. As I alluded to earlier, the Note 20 Ultra is the phone with the top-of-the-line specs. The Note 20 doesn't come with all the bells and whistles, making it more affordable without sacrificing what makes a Note, and a big chunk of what different has to do with their display. The Note 28 6.7 inches, 20 Ultra is 6.9 inches. Although that said, the size difference is hardly noticeable like last year, where you had a big Note and a small Note. Both Note 20 is a big Full HD Plus refresh rate, as well 120Hz on the 20 Ultra, 60Hz on the Note 20. 3 cameras on each model are also slightly different, as always we'll get to that separately just a bit. Both phones run the same Snapdragon 865 Plus processor with 5G built in. Although some readers will get Samsung's Exynos Note 990 instead. Wholly are reactions that the discussion that we can have another time. The 20 Ultra has more rest and comes with a 500 plus buy option for storage and comes with a microSD card slot. Note 20 doesn't, also has a slightly larger battery. Finally, the Note 20 Ultra will feature an ultra-wideband port, new WB chip, similar to what Apple uses for AirDrop on iPhone. This will allow you to easily transfer files between samples devices, and eventually you'll be able to use it to unlock your house or your car. The uninitiated, the stylus is called the S10 under the phone and packed away in here. It's in the accessory that defines the Note. Existed as a writing tool. Latency has been improved significantly. Latency is the delay between your touching the screen with the pen and your stroke on the Note, which was already pretty impressive. These improvements will probably benefit artists more than everyday users. But even if you're just scribbling down notes in the Android world, nothing quite comes close to the note-taking experience of the S Pen and the Galaxy Note. Last year Samsung to the S10 and gave it some cool tricks like being able to control wrist. This year, the S Plan has even more air actions to help you navigate your phone, and we have our lovely Model Kai to demonstrate Ohi case in the air for Baka. So the most recent app to character brings you home, and a squiggle to take a screen capture. First, what use is note-taking? Without a solid note-taking, and this year the Samsung Note that get even more improvements. All your notes can now be sent straight to the cloud that you can access then across all your Samsung devices. This next feature is pretty cool for someone like me who hate having to go through a long recording of an interview just to find the exact clip that I need now. If you're taking notes while recording an interview, you can go back and highlight a word, and the exact clip will play based on when that word was mentioned. Other practical improvements include being able to import PDF so that you can annotate it, put in notes highlighted for insider document, auto straightens Cricut scribbles, and now the final navigation system is more reminiscent of what you're used to on Windows. Just click here on the hamburger menu to die that when Samsung DeX was first announced. The idea was all about turning your phone into a mobile computer, initially see than a phone now for the first time ever. Don't even need a cable, that's right, just turn DeX on via the drop-down click settings panel, and you can wirelessly connect to a display, as long as it supports screen mirroring. Note 20 it have 3 cameras. thankfully. No more no less, because TBH that's all you actually need. The regular Note 20 has a 12 megapixel wide angle camera, a 64 megapixel 3x telephoto camera, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. Their 20 Ultra has the same ultra wide angle lens that has a 12 megapixel 5x telephoto camera and a 108 megapixel main camera. While similar to the Galaxy S20 Ultra, the image sensor on the Note 20 Ultra is completely new, and now it's got laser autofocus the center over here, fixing that focusing problem that you sometimes experience on the S20 Ultra. Content creators will also be thrilled to note that video recording also get a massive upgrade. 3 things that I'm most excited about: 8K recording and 24 frames per second Pro video. Most now gives you access even more controls, including adjusting zoom speed, and now you can capture audio using multiple light sources and being able to microphones. Note 20 also sees Samsung X and partnership with Microsoft that, among other things, include being able to use the 6 of your favorite Android apps on your PC, drag and drop functionality between devices, and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You can play Xbox games like Minecraft Engines for the Horizon 4 and Gears of War Ultimate Edition with your device mapping is calling it a pro-grade gaming setup for your pocket. Galaxy Note 20 Note 20 Ultra will be available starting August. Expand on it further. So another source is reporting that Samsung has indeed placed a new thermal cooling system to fix any issue with the Exynos 990, and I do believe that it is true because they know what's been going on. Samsung is not like Google, can this still do things very differently, and they're due here to their customers, and I do think that they are very up everything that is going on. Of course, whatever happened with the S20 Ultra, things can get very different with the Note 20 family. We note that the Snapdragon 980 processor is capable of matching the peak performers of Snapdragon 865 processor. Samsung indeed has blessed a brand new cooling system. That it means that the XS 990 will be on its absolute will retail for $999, while the Note 20 Ultra starts $1290. From what I understand, some regions, possibly those that ship with Exynos processors, will have a 256GB storage option. Also, the UK and Europe will have a 40 variant of the non-Pro Note 20. If you pre-order on Samsung.com, at least in the US, will get $100 or $850. It captures perspective is the Galaxy Note 20 you get, you know the drill. You have to wait for my full review, and that's coming on August 18th. So mark your calendars. In the meantime, I will hear from you looking you think about the Galaxy Note 20, which of the 2 models with a new bike, and what questions do you want answered? I'll try my best to answer that. Subscribe, like the video, comment. Thanks for watching. See you on my next video. One Piece out.